Today we've been talking about onomatopoeias. We also talked about the pop artist Roy Lichtenstein and his use of onomatopoeias. So we're going to create our own onomatopoeia pop art. So I've used the word boom. Obviously you don't have to use the word boom. You can use any onomatopoeia that you can come up with. Hopefully we have brainstormed about that a little bit. If we haven't, we will. So I want to talk about how to make these block letters in case you don't know how to do that. And this part, obviously, you're going to have to use your pencil for so that you can make sure you get your letters the way you want them. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you how to do a couple letters, and I'm going to do this in pencil. So since I use the letter B, I'll start with B. And I'm going to try to make this thick so that you guys can see it. So we're going to print our letter just like we normally would. Then we're going to trace around it on the outside, and then we will trace around it on the inside. So the last step for that would be with an eraser. We would go back and erase all these lines on the inside, and you'll start to see a block letter appear. So there we have a block letter B, okay? So at this point, of course, a B has inside sections. If it's a letter like, let's say, the M in boom, that's going to look a little different. We want to trace around the outside. And then we're going to go under and around the other side. And just like before, you would erase the line that you started with. So that's an easy way to do block letters if you don't know how to make block letters, okay? So, getting back to our onomatopoeia, we're going to have to do our word first. And we will trace everything in black marker at some point. So to do your word, again, we're going to print our word out, whatever it is. Boom, zap, pow, wow. Any of the words that we've came up with. We're going to print it large across our paper. We will trace around our letters to turn them into block letters. Okay, and I've done all that in pencil. So the next thing we'll do, obviously I'm going to go back and erase those lines on the inside. But the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the zigzag explosion around the word. So starting up here somewhere above your word, we're going to start doing a zigzag. And we're going to go around the word down the side. Okay, and then back under the word and across. Okay. And as one last added touch, we're going to do these lines that curve a little bit out from the outside. It's just a little extra piece of the explosion that we're creating around our word. maybe like streaks of fire coming out from the explosion. We want to put those randomly around the outside edge of the paper. And now we've got everything drawn. So the next thing I'm going to let you do is take one of the black markers and trace over all of your lines that you've created.